Hi, my name is Tiffany Williams. I'm a pre-K through second library media specialist in Mena, Arkansas. I am so excited to talk to you about Tiny Rabbit's Big Wish. Tiny Rabbit's Big Wish is such a great story to talk about characters, lessons learned, and making connections. A little rabbit has such a big wish to grow up to be as big as the forest. He wants to be as giant as the other animals. He struggles throughout this story to grow big and strong. But at the end of the story, he soon finds out the importance of being uniquely himself. If I was using this read aloud in my classroom, I would use it to teach making connections through a turn and talk activity with my students. I would stop during the read aloud and have the students point out connections they are making through a turn and talk activity. I would have my students turn to one another and discuss how Little Rabbit is feeling. I also love to use this story to talk about character traits. I love to talk to my students about the power of characters and how they learn lessons just like we learn lessons in life. I would have my students apply in their interactive notebook the lessons that they saw Little Rabbit learn in the story compared to lessons that they've learned in their own life. Another great way to apply your students' learning of this story in your classroom is by using a flip book. I love to use flipbook activities to see how my students understood the story and to show how they're applied their learning. I would use a flipbook to show the connections they've made, and it allows them to draw or write their understanding. This is such a powerful read aloud to use in your classroom or at home throughout the whole school year. But I think it would be such a fantastic read aloud to use at the beginning of the year. This read aloud would open up so much conversation and community in your classroom to allow your students to see the power in being uniquely themselves, and also teaching them right from the beginning how important change is, that we grow through change. I hope your students fall in love with this adorable character who learns the power of being uniquely himself. I hope your students see that change helps us grow and that we are all special in our own way. Tiny Rabbit's Big Wish is a must-have for every classroom and home library. This story not only reinforces literacy skills, but also touches on social emotional learning that allows your students to see a glimpse into their own lives through a story.